Hi, I'm Dr. David Park, and I help multiple dental associate docs become owner dentists by building dental offices for them, and not only build it, but help them succeed by giving them full support. This is what we do at Clear Lakes Dental. In today's video, I will go over how I hired team members when I first started, what I learned in the process, and how we do the hiring process now. This one will be a shorter video, so let's start. When I first started Clear Lakes Dental, I pretty much did all the hiring. It was during the time when we only had one office. We have 8 now, and we continue to build more. Anyways, I hired everyone from the front desk, unlicensed dental assistants, billers, patient care coordinators, hygienists, licensed dental assistants, and pretty much everyone else. So yeah, it was insane. But I did it because I was just starting out. Eventually, I found out who my A players were in the office. I built my team and finally found my dental operations manager. Now here's the fun part. When I hired my own team members, I spent about 2 hours each day. It was getting a bit hectic, but once I promoted my assistant dental operations manager to my main dental operations manager, she took over the hiring process. It was such a relief. In the beginning, I did interviews with this dental operations manager just so she understood how to go about it. We created checklists and systems so that the interviews had the same quality each time we did it. Then, off she goes. And guess what? She did wonderful. During the process of interviewing, I learned a few things. Well, firstly, I learned that there's no magic bullet when hiring team members. I read up on lots of different methods, and oddly enough, they were all over the place. And so, I decided to just create something myself. So I call this the shotgun method. The reason why I call it the shotgun method is because a shotgun can shoot a bullet that spreads apart and hit many targets. Yeah, I don't know. It just made sense at the time. Anyways, for non-licensed positions such as patient care coordinators or unlicensed dental assistants, I would pretty much get 5 dental assistants in one room for interview. I had a generic list of questions and I started asking them one by one. The questions itself doesn't matter, but it's how they react. For example, I had one of the candidates roll her eyes each time someone else talked. And then when it came her turn, she started talking. But of course, I just smiled and nodded my head knowing that this person is out. The other thing I learned is that I just need to hire as many good candidates and find out if they're bad or not. Yeah, not very scientific or whatever, but hear me out. My current A team is from countless of hiring and firing people. People look good on the surface, but sometimes their actual work totally sucks. Oh, and pro tip, this one is a good one. If you look to hire A players, they can either be A players or below, meaning that not all people you think are A players are actually A players. However, there will almost never be a time where you hire a C player and they miraculously turn into A players. No, that will not work. Now we fast forward to today. All of that stuff in the past is in the past. Well, we still recommend the shotgun method, but not for licensed professionals. Back in the day, I would look for licensed professionals such as associate docs, hygienists, and licensed dental assistants. Not anymore. Why? Because we have a recruiting department, yay! And thank goodness, because it took a big chunk of my time. At Clear Lakes Dental, we have our recruiting department search for licensed professionals and set up interviews for our owner dentists. This is a big one because we save time for both you and your dental operations manager. But wait, that's not all. Clear Lakes Dental recruiting team also screens for the licensed professionals. We do all the legwork and interview them and give a full report for the owner dentist for review. In the end, you will have full recruiting support. Recruiting may seem like an easy task, but as you can see, it takes a whole bunch of time. I, for one, am very thankful for our recruiting team. And what really helps is our social media presence. If you want to learn more of how we do social media, click here. Nurak Mueles, Bu Almok Bila.